can run 300 feet in 2.92 seconds. That's an easy thing to measure. Somebody can have a mark that is from a cheetah's starting point to 300 feet away, time them, it takes them 2.92 seconds. Can anybody visualize that? Yeah. How many feet are in a football field? Do you say 10? Oh, 10. 10. You know what 10 feet are in a football field? Also more. It's 100 yards, right? How many feet are in a yard? 3. So that's a football field. So a football field in a little less than 3 seconds. That's impressive. I mean, not as impressive as, you know, like Alan. I'm sure Alan could run faster than that. But what I want to find out is, like, how many miles per hour this cheetah runs. So we're going to do something called dimensional analysis. So I'm going to show you how it's done. It's actually pretty easy. Everybody write 300 feet over 2.92 seconds. Now I know that the tendency is just to think this problem out and try to just do it, but I want you to try it like this. Okay. We're going to write times and then put like a couple fraction things here. It's like times a fraction so far, not just like a face that has no expression on it. Like a face that's just like, ugh. Okay. We've got to take seconds into into hours. So we're trying to figure out, it would be what miles per hour, per 1 hour. Okay, so we have to go from seconds to hours, and we have to go from feet to miles. Anybody have a preference which one we do first? Because it doesn't matter. Feet or seconds? Feet. All right, does anybody know how many feet are in a mile?
5,280.
It is 5,280. Now, when we're canceling stuff on fractions, you remember how one thing has to be on the top and one thing has to be on the bottom? So I'm going to write that 5,280 feet down here. And I'm going to write 1 mile up here because there's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. And then I'm going to cross out the letters feet. Like they're canceling out. Now if I was to multiply this, I'd be in miles per seconds, but I don't want to be in miles per seconds. I want to be in miles per hour. So now we got to take seconds to hours. Anybody know how many seconds are in an hour? Not off the top of your head, right? How many seconds are in a, what do you know for sure? How many seconds are in a minute? How many?
60.
Minute. Yeah, you're right. You can think of it, and I'm proud of you for that, but we're going to do it piece by piece. So there are 60 seconds, you said, in 1 minute, right? Why do you think I put seconds on top?
Because the seconds is below.
Right, and I'm trying to cancel these out. Now if I was to multiply this out, I'd be in miles per minute, but I don't want to be in miles per minute. I want to be in miles per hour, so I'm going to multiply again. Okay, what do you think I should do this time?
60 minutes.
60 minutes per 1 hour, and where should I put the minutes? Right, 60 minutes in 1 hour. And I'm going to cancel out the word minutes. Do you see now that the only words that are left in here are miles an hour? Okay, so now what you're going to do in your calculator is I want you to multiply all the top numbers together. So multiply 30 or 300 times 60 times 60. You can multiply by 1 too if you want, but it's not going to change anything. I got 108,000, which is what? 1,080,000? You guys get the same thing?
Yeah.
Divided by, on the bottom, you got to multiply the bottom two numbers together. Because that's how you multiply fractions. Did you get 15,417.6? Okay, so now divide those two numbers. I got about 70.05.
Yeah.
70.05 what?
Miles per hour.
Now, is that make sense that that's how fast a cheetah can run, about 70 miles per hour? Yeah. What, are there stupid answers in math? Yes, definitely. What's a real stupid answer for how fast a cheetah can run? Huh? 1,000 miles per hour is pretty dumb. What if you just stopped right there and you had said, yep, a cheetah can run 1,080,000 miles per hour? That's not possible. Let's swing the other way. What's another stupid answer? A different way. Not super high. 0.0001. How about -5 miles per hour? That's real dumb. Okay, so yes, there are definitely dumb answers in math. You just got to think of what's reasonable. Now, if you had the answer 68 miles per hour because you just messed up a little bit in the math, that is a reasonable answer, right? Or 75 or 54, like those are all reasonable answers. Okay, we're going to do one more, and this one's going to be with your partner for a prize. Example 5. All right, what's the opposite of a cheetah? Turtle, slow, sloth. A sloth can go 0.15 miles per hour. I'm going to write it right here, 0.15 miles in 1 hour. I want you, with your partner, to turn this into feet per minute. Okay? You can decide whether you're going to go from miles to feet first, or whether you're going to go from hours to minutes first. It should take you 3 fractions to get there. Talk to your partner. Go. If you're having problems getting started, call me over. Talk to your team. Macy, Cameron, do you need some help? You're doing a lot of staring. Do you want to do miles to feet first, or do you want to do the hours? No, I think hours is the word hours. This one? Yeah, so make a new fraction. 1 hour, and then 60 minutes, or 60 minutes on that. And then cross out the word hour. Okay, now we're down to miles per minute. We want to be in minute, but we don't want to be in miles, we want to be in feet. So we need that number. Okay, so what do you know about feet to miles? How many feet are in miles? 5,280, so multiply it with fraction. On the bottom, go down 1 mile. And in 1 mile, there's how many feet? So then the miles cancel out, and then multiply tops of the fractions and the bottoms of the fractions. Now multiply all the tops and all the bottoms.
Divided by 60.